Hi everyone, my name's Natalie and here is a come shop with us at Farmfoods. So this is from 2 days ago. I was going to hold off making the video. As you can probably tell, I have a cold and I'm losing my voice, so you'll have to bear with me. But a lot of the Farmfoods offers are time sensitive, as once they have gone, they have gone. So I thought I would show you what I picked up. So they have put out a lot more Christmas items. They've still got quite a lot of toys there. The toys I don't find to be that much cheaper than everywhere else. They do tend to have different things and it's still a good price on it. They now also have inflatables in there for Christmas, Christmas plates, and then bits and bobs for decorations. They also had quite a few turkeys there, although it was half empty at the same time. So I think quite a lot of people are already getting their turkeys in. But they do have a lot of options if you are going down the frozen route. We don't usually have turkey for Christmas just because not many of the children like it. So we stick to chicken and beef mainly. Again, they had a lot of the snacks on offer. So they had these Mr. Kipling's for 99p, and then they also had a few different ones for £1.49. Cookies and the cake bars, they were all around 99p each, and they did have some marshmallows and some other snacks that were only 49p, but they had completely sold out. So I'm taking it people took advantage of those offers. But as you can see, these jammy dodgers, they were two for £1. So I picked those up to see if the children would like them. And as always, this isn't a main shop. This is for snacks and for condiments and bits in between. As we've already been to Morrison's and we have also been to Aldi this week. So no, there isn't any real food here, as people put it. It is just going to be for the goodies. We were making chicken burgers for this evening, so I picked up some of these buns. I only got one packet, as the younger children, they don't have buns with theirs. Then this Heinz sauce was 99p last week. It's 49p this week. So it has halved in price, but it's tomato ketchup pasta sauce. So whether the children are gonna like it, I'm not sure. It says no additives and everything in between, so we will see how we get on with it. We haven't tried any of the Heinz range of sauces yet, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. This Monster Munch mayonnaise, I picked up some of that. I seen it in Iceland. It was back there at Halloween and we didn't give it a try. Whether the children are going to like it, I don't know, but I thought at 99p it is worth just the novelty try of it. We did also get some normal mayonnaise too, just in case. Then they had a lot of the ragu sauces for 99p. So for all of the pasta sauces, there was lots of offers on this week. I was thinking about getting some of this chicken. I was going to pick up the chicken breast, but I decided against it in the end. I will go for the 3 for £16 ones. They had some storage there. Again, I was going to pick it up, but I thought it'd be too difficult with the trolley. So that may be something that I pop back for. I did get some tuna as we just go through so much of it. And while it isn't that much of a saving compared to other shops, it's just a lot easier to buy like that in two of the bigger packets. I also picked up some wedges for tonight's meal. So in this section, I was also looking for the fry light, as I'd seen online that was down to 9p. We don't use it personally, but I thought it would be good to show you guys. However, ours was still 99p. So I'm not sure if they're just going to phase it through the stores as they go. I did also pick up some pasta. We always stock up on pasta and the children don't really mind which one they have. It's again similar prices to everywhere else, but you can get the bigger packets or the smaller packets, and there are lots of different brands available. They didn't have as many tomatoes available as usual. Usually they have a whole lot of tomatoes, but I just picked up those ones with the basil in it. It was 3 for £1, and it's a good price still. There just wasn't as much choice as there usually would be. Wonder if they're swapping things around ready for Christmas. I usually don't buy these. I can remember when it was free for £10 that we used to buy them, and now it's free for 16. But that's just how the prices have gone. Everything seems to have gone up in price. So I picked up some of the chicken goujons and then 2 lots of the chicken steaks. That is going to be for tonight's dinner. Milk, again, I picked up 2 lots of the milk. It's gone up to £2.20, so it's gone up 20p, but that's still a really good price compared to everywhere else. They had packs of lard there for 49p, and everyone keeps mentioning how much better it is to use that to fry in. Then they had all these different types of cheeses, but I didn't pick any of those up. I did get the big pack of extra mature cheddar. That's £5.99 at the moment, and we just go through. So much cheese. Packed lunch-wise, they didn't have as much as they usually do. There was no cheese strings there, so I didn't pick those up. The dippers, they weren't there, and they didn't have the Nesquik cakes, which is something we pick up all the time. So the choice was a little bit limited. Although they did have the big milk pots of joy, they were only 99p, so I was going to get those, but I didn't end up doing that. Got 2 pizzas, 2 of the stuffed crust pepperonis. I'm sure I get a different pizza every single time I come in here. And then I came across these Poppets American style pancakes. They were 9p each packet. So I got a couple of packets of those free. In fact, I ended up getting. They opened the other box for me. And while I normally make my pancakes myself, I think at that price, we will give them a go and see what they're like. There was a few empty boxes, so they seem to be selling really quickly, but they did have some more left. Ice creams, again, I didn't really pick up that many. It's just getting a bit colder, and to be honest, the children like to swap out what puddings they have, and I think they're just a bit off ice creams at the moment. So I only ended up with 1 pack of the cornetos. I did go for those rather than the Farmfoods ones. And then we have some Magnums at home. So that will mean that all of the children get an ice cream each if they want one. They do have all the Cadbury's ones there for 2 for £5. So I think that's 8 ice creams in total. And they still have some Magnums at £1.99 a pack, which seems to be cheaper than the other stores. They have changed up the Robinsons, but they still have some there. So the double concentrate orange is 99p, and then the apple and blackcurrant, they were 2 for £1, which I thought was really good. So we got 2 of those and 1 of the orange, as everyone prefers blackcurrant. There's only a couple of children that like the orange one. Then they had lots and lots of different types of juices. I didn't pick up any of those. I did pick up some Iron Brew a little earlier, which you might have seen. Next up was this quick gel. That was 8 for £1 on those. And then they had lots of bacon stuff. However, they didn't have any of the Nutella. And that's what I had come to this section for. It was on sale for £1.99 for the bigger tub. It's meant to be there, but it's not. So I'm going to have to pick that up somewhere else. They also had some Nesquik, the caramel one, for 59p, but that had completely sold out too, so somebody's been in there and got all the deals. I was looking at the fruit and veg, but the asparagus looked like it was already turning, so I didn't pick up any of those. And we didn't need much in the cleaning aisle. I just picked up some black bags, which we seem to go through so many of. They didn't have the brownie craves, which was the only cereal I really needed. They did have all the other types of craves, but the pricing has gone from it, so I think that might have completely gone now. Which is a shame, as the older boys really like that. They did have a lot of other cereal for about £1.29, but we tend to go for the own brand ones in the supermarket. Again, a lot of the chocolate that we were getting before had gone. They still have the Mars bars and the Snickers, but and Lion bars. They still had the Lion bars there. So surprisingly for me, I didn't end up picking that much up. I did go for some of the Kit Kats, the Kit Kat Chunkies. They were 99p for 4 bars, And then I also picked up one bar of Galaxy. But I'd just been to Home Bargains before here, and we tend to just be having Christmas chocolate now, which is what I did there. Picked up some selection boxes and then some bits for the December box. Some timeouts there. That's a Galaxy for 99p. And then the crisps. They didn't have the crisps that we usually get on the 3 for £10 offer. They did have these Chew It laces and they were only 49p and it was a really big bag. In total, it came to £71.